This is the Following the Nerd podcast. Oh yes! It's Thursday night, it's 9 o'clock, our mics are very, very loud. That's better.
Hello, testing. There we are.
Yes! Ooh, can't hear myself, that's a bit weird. Yes, so this is Shine 102.4 FM. You are following the nerd, I'm Mark.
I'm Saxon.
And we're with you for about 2 hours tonight. Big show last week, review of the year.
Yeah, very big show, 4 hour show.
4 hour show, wow. Well, we see most years we do it over 2 years. Or 2 years? 2 nights. 2 nights. So it was a big show. Wow. Busy. How are you?
Oh, well, I dare not complain.
Okay.
I dare not say much, but I haven't been bad, haven't been crummy, haven't been terrible.
Okay.
Been
That's
enjoying
good.
myself, having a very, very good week indeed. What about yourself?
Yeah. All good. Getting very excited about Simpsons Lego.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Have you seen those sets?
Yes. Have you seen the prices of those sets?
I'm choosing to ignore those.
Yes.
Because, well, do you know what? I think they're worth it. They're worth it.
They are. Did you watch the video?
I didn't have time to see the video.
Watch the video.
Is it good?
It's a thing of beauty. 2,500 pieces. 2,500 pieces.
But worth it,
£180 sterling. So I think it's like $239 or something. It's only available from the Lego website. It is, of course, the Simpsons house.
Yeah.
You get Bart, Maggie, Lisa, Marge, Homer,
Flanders.
And the write-up to it now, there's a little bit of debate about this. The write-up says Grandpa and Santa's Little Helper comes to it as well.
Right.
But
I
don't
haven't seen
know.
those minifigures.
No, I haven't seen those yet.
But you get the car?
You get the car.
With the dent.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
It really
the
is.
amount of detail that's gone into it is just fantastic. I mean, you look at Bart's room, he's got the Krusty the Clown poster. The living room has the couch. It has the TV with the rabbit ears in it. An Itchy and Scratchy, a little image of them on the actual screen of the TV as well. You get the patio as well at the back with like a little barbecue thing, barbecue grill. You even get a air conditioner with property of Ned Flanders written on it.
It's class. It's
It's
really
amazing.
And
it opens up as well.
It's like one of the old. Well, my daughter has a big Sylvanian family dollhouse, and that's the way it opens.
Yeah, it's hinged at the side,
and it even has the staircase because my son got a haunted house last Christmas, and it opens up. And the thing that annoys me about it is that all the rooms are there, but there's no like connecting staircases.
Oh, for goodness sake!
And it doesn't make any sense. But
Yeah.
this has a staircase. The staircase and everything's there.
Oh my god!
There's stairs.
Yeah, and the roof
It
and all
was
lifts
class.
off too, so you can actually access like Bart's room and,
through the top of the
and the
house.
bedrooms and even the bathroom, but complete with toilet and shower and mirrors.
And we'll see if I can get the post here as well. What are the other? There's if you go to followingnerd.com, of course, and type in Simpsons. Don't even type in Simpsons. Just scroll down on the homepage because it is there now.
Yeah, it's one of the more recent posts.
It is. It's posted there today. We will see. Blah blah blah. Remove the roof. Access to different rooms inside. The house is hinged in the middle for easy access. Perfect except for fans of Lego bricks. And the Simpsons house measures 23 centimeters high. 9 centimeters high, 16 centimeters wide, 9 inches deep. The set can be purchased at Lego online at the start of February. Retail prices: US $199, Canada $229, Denmark, I'm assuming DE Denmark €199, UK £179 pounds. And what do we see? What else is coming out? What else? On top of all that, we're getting Bart's skate trick, which
With the
features
Millhouse.
Bart and Millhouse.
Yep.
Homer at the control panel, which this is the one. If I had to pick one, this is the one I'm definitely getting.
Because it's got Smithers and
Mr.
Burns. Yeah.
Excellent. Lisa's sex performance with Lisa, Marge,
Easy.
Sherry and Terry. Easy. Simpsons house featuring Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, Maggie, Grandpa Flanders and Santa's Little Helper. See? Which is a bit strange. We got this from, of course, our friends over at Build with Bricks. Added to that, the current format of mini figures. You know the little figures you buy, loose Lego figures, $1.99 each?
Yeah, the blind bags.
Yeah, at the minute they're doing the Lego Movie range. After that, we're getting the Simpsons range.
Class.
And the rumour is that the mini figures will not be figures that are in the sets.
Right.
So you'll have like a Pooh and Krusty the Clown, and so you'll not be double dipping. I mean, obviously with the mini figures you're running that risk, but you'll not get, oh, that's the figure I got, the Millhouse I got with the Bart Simpson set, or that's Mr. Burns that I got. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Do we see this going on? I mean, To me, this is tapped out for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
this
you
is
imagine
scary.
it'll get to a stage where, do you know why you have that room in your house that is all toys?
Yes.
Do you think Simpsons addicts will have a room in their house, or even their basement, which will just be Springfield made from Lego?
Yeah.
So we'll get the elementary school. We'll get we'll get Evergreen Terrace. We'll get the Quickie Mart.
Yeah.
You think we'll get
It'll
that?
be amazing.
Like, imagine building, right, an actual proper to scale with a Lego minifigure, the chimneys from the power plant.
Amazing.
All out of Lego.
See, here's the thing. A few years ago, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the Playmates Simpsons toys, the actual Simpsons action figures?
Yes.
Came out about. They were at their peak, I'd say, about maybe 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, I'd say about 2005, 2006.
Okay. And there was. I had collected those. I started collecting those. I had the first 4 or 5 waves. They came with play sets, and you click the figures into the
And
base.
then you
and they
press the
talked.
base, and then
Yeah, and there
depending
was,
on
like,
who's clicked in, like say
they
if
give
you
you
click in a
different
Homer
speeches.
figure,
Yeah.
you get Homer phrases.
And you didn't know
yeah.
because you bought a figure, you clicked it in, and you didn't know what there was. But
Yeah.
it was nice, right? Now that I think the plan with that originally was to create that world.
Okay.
Because it was actually called World of the Simpsons, and they had at one point, and I had a pre-order and everything in for this. They had at one point planned to release the main street of Springfield.
Serious.
Right? And it was going to have like the shops. It was going to have Moe's Bar. It was going to have all these different things. It never happened, right?
Okay.
Because they weren't allowed to make a toy of a pub.
Oh, that sucks.
Seriously, that's why.
Yeah, no, but
weren't
that,
allowed to make
that
a toy.
also ties in as well. And obviously, we're probably not going to get Moe's Bar then in Lego form because if you know the Lego Cuso projects, where at the moment they've just released the Back to the Future
Yes.
DeLorean
We'll
set.
talk a wee bit about that in a minute, but yes.
We will, yes. Well, one of the Cuso projects was Shaun of the Dead Lego,
Right.
Where you could build the Winchester and you had little
Yeah, because I've seen the
Shaun
sets. They're
figures
beautiful.
and
Yeah.
little Nick Frost.
Because Simon Pegg got behind that project.
Yeah.
He actually endorsed it.
But the thing is, it's supposed to get like whatever, 20,000 likes, and then Cuso say, right, okay, it'll go into production, like
Yeah.
the DeLorean did.
By the way, Ghostbusters has passed that.
Has it?
It has got enough likes.
So we're going to get some Lego
well,
Ghostbusters,
I'm
hopefully?
hoping in this year, Ghostbusters Lego. But
Lego
anyway,
Acto
sorry,
1.
go ahead.
Yes. Well, it got well past the 20,000 likes, but the thing is, Lego said, yes, that's great, we appreciate that. The only downside is the problem that we can't endorse this because you're making the Winchester pub, which obviously is for 18 plus, and it's an 18 plus movie as well because it's about flesh-eating zombies and madness. So they couldn't go past that. So I don't know. Maybe there'll be a bit more leniency when it comes to Moe's Bar, because technically it's a tavern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that matters. But yeah, at
But I
least
want my little Duff beer bottles. I want
Yeah.
Simpsons Lego.
you want a little
Duff beer
Barney
bottles.
kind of passed out in the alleyway behind it.
Yeah. But they are beautiful. They really are beautiful. And they go on sale at the start of February.
Yeah.
Do we see this house, despite the price tag, do we see this being a collectible, hard-to-get item?
I'd say so.
I think so. I have a
Definitely,
funny feeling
because
this is going to become a sell-out item.
It looks gorgeous.
Yes.
It really looks like the actual house from the show.
It does. I mean, it's one of those pieces that you think it would look good anywhere because
Yeah.
it's just beautiful. It's really, really nice. And I just see that second week in February, not a chance. eBay, £800.
Yeah,
I see
easily.
it being one of those crazy things.
Because it really is. Because I was talking about the 10th Doctor's TARDIS playset in my Top 10 Toys video, which is available now at youtube.com/Saxon7.
Subtle.
Thank you. I was talking about it and saying that it has enough special features for it to be a kid's toy, but it looks good enough to be an adult's collectible up on display.
Yeah.
So I can see the same thing happening with the Simpsons house. I could see your little boy lying on the living room rug, building it and playing with it, and having little adventures. I could see it up on display just as easily in your office.
You see, this is my wife is currently kind of freaking out because me and my son both want it.
Yeah, but you don't want to get one for the both of you. You want one each.
Oh no! Because then we argue about who keeps Homer.
Yeah, no, you have to have one each.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, easily.
Yeah. But yeah, they do look beautiful. Talking about Lego.
Yes.
We talked. I think did we talk last week about the Star Wars Rebels Lego sets?
Yes,
that were
we
leaked?
did.
We did talk
Yeah.
about those. You got the DeLorean. I got the DeLorean.
Did you get it as well?
Oh yes,
the same time
yeah,
as me.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
Oh, right,
but I
okay,
just
yes.
hadn't got around to building it. And then I saw your post on Facebook.
Yeah, I got it. And
You know
built
what?
It.
I didn't like the look of it, but when you build it, it is quite a nice toy.
It is, and you can see the DeLorean in there. Obviously, with it being built from Lego, it's not going to be as streamlined or as fancy, obviously, as like say the actual car itself.
Yeah.
But It does. It looks good. Because like even when I posted a picture of it up on Facebook, somebody underneath saying, "Oh, I didn't realise the DeLorean had become a 4x4."
Yes, Dickie Clark, thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers for that, Dickie. But no, it does. It looks really good. Like, I have a few problems with it. Obviously, when I get around to reviewing it, you'll find out what those are.
Can I just ask, my big problem with it is, right, and I do like it, I love the fact that there's alt modes. There's Back to the Future 1.
Yes,
Back
you
to
have
the
all
Future 2,
three
and Back to the
cars.
Future 3. Mine's is Back to the Future 2. Which way is yours?
Yeah, mine's 2 as well.
Is it
The
hovering?
hovering.
Yeah, that's
with the
the way
wheels
mine
down.
is.
Yeah.
My big problem with it is the struts on the windows, the front windshield.
Yes, because they're
They're
not
horrible,
connected
big,
properly.
chunky thing. I don't like those. And the fact that the door doesn't have, like, it's not like a door, it's an L shape.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It doesn't have the little rounded bit at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. But I suppose that's because it's Kuso and, it's not... But, those guys know what they're at, and it is a beautiful, beautiful item.
Do you know what I was marvelling at? Is how they created, the black exhaust vents at the back?
Yeah.
I marvelled at how they created those.
Yes.
Because as a kid, I sat in my living room rug in my parents' house, and I built a DeLorean. Fair enough, it was a cube shape, a multicoloured cube with wheels, but it was still a DeLorean. And, like, I built the little kind of struts at the back, those little black sections. I was just like, I think it was like one of those rectangular bricks of Lego with a little cube sort of stuck to the bottom of it, and then that was how I created the vents.
Right.
But the way these guys have created it, it's all from Lego. It's all from original Lego pieces. Nothing has been created specifically for it, apart from obviously the little panel with the flux capacitor on it and all that sort of thing. But it's amazing.
It is.
It's so well put together.
It is. It's a really, really nice item. So that's the
And the
Future
minifigures.
Lego. Yeah, I mean, isn't it worth it just for a Marty and a Doc?
Yeah.
It really is worth it
Unbelievable.
just for Marty and Doc. I mean, those totally. I would have bought those two figures. If those two figures went on eBay
Just
for
on their own?
£25, you probably would have bought them.
I definitely would have bought them.
Yeah, and the fact that it comes with the DeLorean is just an added bonus.
Yeah, even if it is a 4x4 DeLorean, it's still an awesome looking little thing. Although, very tricky to build.
Yeah, I went wrong. I have never gone wrong. I had to go back.
Yeah?
I was 3/4 of the way through it, and I was like, no!
What'd you do
I
wrong?
put the wrong... It was one of the, the little single nodule ones.
Oh, easy?
That's about, I think it's 10 long, and I had put the 10 one in, but it should have been an 8 one.
Oh,
and then at the
no.
end, and it wouldn't let the doors close properly.
Rotten.
So I had to actually like prise the whole top of the car off, replace it, and put it back on again. Luckily, it went okay. But
No, it's just... It's made up of a lot of little tiny, footery... annoying bits, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it's just because I actually, with all my Lego reviews, I do a time lapse of me putting it together. Mm-hmm. Well, I've recorded that for this one, and there's just so many little pieces that all keep disappearing as you see me building it and putting it together because it's so complex to build.
It is. We just got a message there from the chap that runs the Facebook page. Minifigures are people too, who said, and he pointed this out at the time, that the flux capacitor, some of them had a misprint on them, like a typo.
Right.
So if you have that, it's a collector's item, but the only way to know is to open the box.
What do you mean misprint?
I think they spelled capacitor wrong.
Oh, right, okay.
Cool. I couldn't see because the writing's so small. But apparently if you have this one, it's quite a collector's item.
I like how when you're putting it together too in the instructions, it also has, little things written inside, like flux capacitor makes time travel possible and all.
And the instruction booklet's beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And it has like little things to do with like Parkinson's and stuff, like the Michael J. Fox Fund and Trust and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, it's
like,
beautiful.
My one issue with it, and it's such a nerdy issue to have. Well, I have two issues with it. One is that it doesn't contain actual seats.
Yes.
Two.
Why does it have those strange pointy bits at the back?
I don't know.
I couldn't
and like
that.
when you put the figure in, it has to sit sort of slanted back. You can't have it sitting straight up, and you can't put both minifigures into the car.
Yeah.
What is the point?
You can, but it's quite a struggle.
Yeah, and it almost looks like whoever's sitting on the passenger side's about to do something a little strange to the other Lego minifigure during...
Right.
Just because of the way it's sat, it looks like he's bending over to do something. But yeah, that aside, get that out of your head, Back to the Future fans. My one really kind of nitpicky, oh my god, I'm such a dork for saying this, is that on the time readout display, it only has where you're going and where you are. It doesn't have the where you were section.
Okay.
It only has the 2 bars instead of the 3.
Oh, you're such a nerd.
I'm such a dork, but you know what?
Nerd.
That annoys me.
I didn't even pick up on that.
And the fact that it has 2 dials as well. What the hell?
Get it sorted.
And it doesn't have the time circuit controles as well.
Right, okay, this
Up
is
the middle,
Shane 102.4.
That hasn't a problem.
Right, okay. We're going to be speaking to John Wright this afternoon or this evening. Who John is the man behind. Can you remember the name of the convention?
Make up some filler. Quick.
The biggest due south convention in Canada, if not the world.
Yes, was out of focus for 9 years, and then it came back in 2008, and it is RCW 139,
which is
the license plate that appears so many